Another day, another mission, risking our necks for the Ark. You know, I ask myself, Tux, why are you out here? And...
You know why. The Ark's water pump is broken again, and Hammond said he needs more scrap to fix it.
yeah, well, we'd do it a lot better if he'd sent us somewhere with actual scrap to find.
Why do you have to be so annoying? Come on, we gotta head back before prep closes for the night.
Trust me, I'm not annoying.
Shut the hell up.
Want to see annoying? I can show you annoying.
What's wrong with you? We're in the zone. Keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah, you only told me that 9,000 times already, Borman. We got ourselves some ghouls. One of them looks like he ate a ghoul. We better get into ninja mode. Listen, turn off your flashlight. If we sneak by the water, they won't see us.
I will rip off their tiny stalker arms and beat their faces till they die! Faces too ugly to beat. No one loves a stalker. Give me the stalkers. Let them come. Where are you? Ark don't even love stalkers.
The Ark's up ahead. Home, sweet home.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss that elevator when I see it. Get upstairs, take a bath, get a grog with the boys, get another grog with the boys. Foot massage. Oh, it's gonna be great.
There's a cabin up ahead. Definitely feel a ghoul vibe coming off of it.
So we run in, guns blazing?
Too dangerous. If we're sneaky, we can get into a good position. A good position keeps us alive. Turn off your flashlight.
Bullseye.
Ah, baby!
Of course the world ends. You did it to us. When the ice melted, you said nothing. When the plague spread, you did nothing. When the nukes dropped, you became nothing. At least that's what the Elder says. But cheer up. You'll be happy to know that despite your mistakes, life remains. In a small settlement high above a raging river, people are living and thriving. We call it the Ark. The Ark is humanity's last outpost, a lonely island in an ocean of chaos. Within these walls, we help each other create a new civilization on the ruins of the old one, with the guidance of our leader, the Elder. The Elder tells us we're safe as long as we never leave, because outside these walls lies the Zone, the never-ending wasteland. A mass grave spanning the planet, littered with your crumbling monuments to your hubris and arrogance. What the Elder chooses not to tell us is our food and water supplies are running dangerously low. That's why he relies on stalkers, adventurers who leave the Ark, explore the Zone, and scavenge for precious resources. Stalkers are tough enough to resist the rot, and they got the smarts and the firepower to keep the Zone ghouls at bay. Stalkers have to be more than human. That's me, Mr. More Than Human, aka a mutant. I look weird to you, but hey, you look weird to me. So let's leave it at that. If the Stalkers come back from the Zone alive, the Ark survives another day. If the Stalkers don't come back, the legacy of mankind will be lost forever. At least, that's what the Elder says. The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have a second to lose. The mission's too important. Our mission, he says, is a man. And that man is Hammond. Everyone in the Ark knows Hammond, respects him. He's our lead, gearhead, going farther into the zone than anybody else, bringing back the machines that help us survive. He knows how to keep those machines running, how to fix them when they fall apart. Hammond keeps the Ark's heart beating. The Elder says 3 nights ago Hammond took his team of stalkers and headed north, not telling anyone why. They haven't come back. I've never seen the Elder this shaken before. It scares me. He tells us Hammond has a remote cabin in the north that could yield some clues to his location. Me and Ducks never patrolled that far before, but the Elder says he has faith in us. He believes in us. So, this mission we accept. Go to Hammond's cabin, search for clues, then find Hammond and bring him back alive. The fate of the Ark depends on it.
My home will always be a haven to you, brave stalkers. After your journeys, pay me a visit, and I'll offer you some guidance, perhaps a story, to help you become wise and strong.
After a killer day in the zone, you know you can always come to Prips for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little, antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland, bring them to me and I might give you something in return. Comprende?
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that? Beautiful. Happy shopping.
Thanks for signing me up back there, you crazy pig. Yes, Mr. Elder. Sign us up for a suicide mission, Mr. Elder. Did you forget there's like a cajillion ghouls out here who want to kill us?
Nobody gets to kill you but me now. Shut the duck up and keep moving.
I'm telling you, Borman, ain't no happy ending in this story.
Stalkers don't get happy endings. We get each other. So watch my back.
Whoa, check this thing out. It must have crashed. Look at this symbol on the side. It's like a star.
That's it. Hammond's cabin. Let me guess. That's not Hammond inside. Him. Ghouls.
We takes everything, but there are no secrets. Where are the secrets?
The ones in the north will catch Hammond and squeeze the secrets from his head.
Hammond will tell us what the junk is for.
The junk is for us. All of it.
Zone ghouls stripped this cabin clean. Almost everything useful was gone. But it's a good thing ghouls can't read. They ignored the diary hidden inside Hammond's desk. Me and Ducks aren't big readers either. But we look for answers in the diary. And all we get is more questions. Hammond writes how he found the crashed machine near his cabin. He's convinced the machine was sent as a message from a mythical place beyond the zone called Eden, where everybody's happy and safe. When Hammond sees another machine fall north of here, he takes his stalker crew up there to find it. I close the diary. Here's the problem. Eden's a fairy tale. Some bedtime story mutants believe in, so they can get to sleep at night. So either Hammond is onto something, or his brain's got the rot, and he's about to kill a bunch of good stalkers. Guess we gotta find out. Me and Ducks have to go north. Farther from home than we've ever been. It's dangerous. Ducks thinks I'm crazy to press on. I don't disagree with him. about some stupid Eden. But we need to find Hammond, and if he's going north, we're going north.
If he's going north, that makes him a grade A certified loony. No one goes up there, Borman. And what's with those 2 stalkers he took with him? They should know better.
They're following orders, just like us. The Ark can't run without Hammond, so we're bringing him back. Especially with ghoul packs coming this far south. Wonder what they're planning.
Ghouls are too dumb to plan. Someone's pushing them down here. I feel it in my feathers.
Never been this deep into the zone before. Bet you a picture of grog there's ghouls out here. They're everywhere. Look alive. We got company. Wait. That's a stalker. One of Hammond's.
Stay right there. Who are you?
You're Selma, right? You're a mutant like us, on Hammond's team.
Do I owe you money?
No.
Did I kill your brother?
No.
And Selma I am. Who are you?
I'm Dux, and he's Borman. Hello? Like the only walking duck and boar in the whole Ark? Come on.
That's funny. I think you've mistaken me for someone who gives a duck. I've got to catch up to Hammond before it's too late.
You're part of Hammond's crew. How did you get separated?
It was weird. We were all hearing strange voices. Not from the zone. In our heads. And that's when the ghouls ambushed us. After the fight, I was somehow blinded, paralyzed. I could barely move. I told Hammond I'd catch up to him when it wore off. 2 long, rough days. But I'm better now. He headed up north to a crash site to find some metal ship. Says it was sent from...
Eden, I know. Do you believe him?
If Hammond thinks there's an Eden, there's an Eden. Believe me. You guys are trying to find him too? And we can work together.
This is insane. You want to go more north? Into Ghoul Central? They'll kill us.
A lot of ghouls have tried to kill me, but I'm still here. So, am I part of your team or what? So I was talking to Iridia, and she told me about this ancient machine she had seen out in the zone, not too far from here. She said it looked like it had fallen from the sky, crashed into the ground, and it spread more than enough scrap around for us.
Faster! We got to get this stuff back to the rear before Grey One knows we're gone. Look at these things. We are heroes. Grey One will love us, make us her favorites. Grey One is our leader, not our friend. She sees these goodies, she takes them, kills us. Ah, stick it up your nose hole. Grey One is a weak old hag. Oh, I hope she didn't hear that. Did you hear that? I'm sorry, Grey One. Sit down!
I'm happy that you took on this mission to find Hammond. As you go deeper into the zone, questions will arise in your heads. You'll ask yourselves how this world became a wasteland. I'll tell you. A long time ago, a strange disease sprang up in a city not too far from here. A vicious disease. The eyes of the victims would go red. They would bleed from their ears. Hence its infamous nom de plume, the Red Plague. Within 40 years, the plague destroyed most of the human race. A quick rake of death, scraping across the face of the planet. It was nature's revenge. Revenge against the greed, the arrogance, the egos of humans who thought they were gods. We call these fools the Ancients. We don't worship the Ancients like the madman in the zone do. Because our salvation doesn't depend on false gods who live in the heavens. It doesn't depend on a mirage of paradise beyond the zone. Our salvation depends on us. Us means humans and mutants together. And as two of our resident mutants, I bet you wonder who you are, where you come from. I wonder too. We all do. When I found you in the zone, you were shivering, naked, memories completely wiped. We took you in, taught you, and now you serve us as our hunters, our trackers, our warriors. We are indebted to you, stalkers. Never turn on each other. Hear me?
Heard you met some of them ghouls in the weird outfits out there. They call them shamans or something. Their screams alert nearby ghouls and sends them running straight for you. Next time you see a shaman, shut him up before all hell breaks loose.
Weird place for a mass grave. What were all these people doing?
Running away, I think. Maybe the Red Plague hit their town and they needed to evacuate.
Evacuating or stampeding over each other to be the first one out. Dumbass ancients.
You know the stalkers we captured, right? Right? They ran away. I lost them.
You let your stalkers escape? The bobbleheads are gonna be mad at you. You better get them back.
I can't. The boat took them across the river.
And now the bobbleheads have the boat? But where's your boat? If you don't get those stalkers back, they'll shrink your brain.
Ghouls popping up everywhere.
Check that guy out. You see him? Head like an infected mushroom. You think he's leading the ghouls?
Wait a minute. That's the guy who attacked me and Hammond. I think Hammond recognized him, but... that was the last thing I remember.
He's one of the Nova sect. I heard stories about them. Bogeymen with big heads. Didn't think they were real. Bet he's real enough to take a bullet, though.
Gather on the ship, my children. Your destiny awaits.
We believe. We believe. Yeah!
Hear my voice within your heads. The Ark calls you ghouls, but you are beautiful. You are children of the ancients.
Smite the unbelievers! Destroy the Ark! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Oh!
Best bullseye.
Hey, I've seen these before. You need to lick the top to see if it still works.
The ancients used these to run lights and machines. Prip will give us a good deal on this one. It still holds power.
Ducks, don't play with that thing. We're bringing it back to Prep.
I can't feel my tongue. Hey, it's not funny.
Nova sect. So close to our borders. This is troubling. I should have known. Where the ghouls come, the Nova sect follow, as they say. If you're a ghoul, you think the Nova sect is a dedicated group of priests trying to cleanse the world of evil. This is not accurate. The Nova sect is a psychotic death cult who are trying to destroy the Ark and everyone in it. Their leader, Plutonia, knows we cannot be swayed by her lies. We are not followers, and she hates those who do not follow. The zone is like a warm radiation bath that turns brains into rice pudding. But by hook or by crook, the Nova sect prosper in the zone. The radiation has actually blessed or cursed their minds with special gifts. They can get inside your head, put horrible things inside. Make sure they don't get inside your heads, stalkers.
Ghouls are one thing, but the Nova sect are on a whole other level. They're some strange cult that promises the ghouls eternal whatever, as long as they work as their slaves. They say they hear the voices of the ancients. Well, maybe they do. Years of breathing that zone air gave the Novasect telepathic powers. At least, that's what I heard.
I didn't catch what you were saying back there, Selma. Where was Hammond going?
The House of Bones. We're almost there.
And why, pray tell, do they call it the House of Bones?
It's a big house full of dead people.
Oh, fantastic. Borman, don't lie to me. You do not want to be doing this right now.
What I want and what I need are two different things. We need to find Hammond, so shut up and get your head in the game. This is it. The House of Bones. See this symbol on the signs? Means danger.
That building there? The House of Bones. It was a fortress full of tiny flesh-eating monsters called students. They came here every day to learn how to become bigger monsters. Now you hear the story. I don't hear the story, I see the story. I went inside and I saw all these drawings of monsters and flying machines and gross stuff. Scary stuff.
Defibrillator. There's instructions to use this on somebody who's lying down. Maybe something to aid sleep or to relax.
This sounds relaxing. Maybe I'll use it to unwind when I get back to the Ark.
The fallen machine did not contain the sacred numbers. But fear not, my children! The machine led a stalker to us. A smart stalker whose mind holds the secrets we need! The smart stalker will show us where the sacred numbers are kept!
Yay! Yeah!
Tonight, we will sacrifice his companion's life! The Ark has spilled our blood! Tonight, we spill their blood! A stalker who hunts my children! Now he is the hunted! He is the sacrifice!
The smell of gunpowder fades. We're safe. For now. We free the prisoner. He's a stalker named Magnus. Part of Hammond's team. Selma's partner. Magnus is a mutant too. Not on the outside, but on the inside. He's got powers. Mind powers. But he's not insane like the Novasect. He's calm, real calm. Tuned into some frequency only he can hear. Magnus tells his tale. Him and Hammond were ambushed by the Novasect. Novasect heard about Hammond. Heard he could talk to machines. Get machines going. So they left Magnus here to die. And took Hammond south to their hangout. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Novasect would make Hammond interpret the gifts of the ancients and open the gates to Eden. Whatever that means. Magnus thinks they're gonna blow up the zone and take the Ark with them. I suggest we rescue Hammond before something goes boom. Selma and Magnus agree. Even ducks.
My brave, fierce stalkers. You make an old man feel young. I heard of your recent exploits, and how your search for Hammond now leads to the Novasect's base in the south. They call it the Cathedral, but it is anything but. My brave stalkers, I pray you find Hammond in good health and return him here safely. If the Novasect probe Hammond's mind, the Novasect's leader, Plutonia, is obsessed with some prophesized doomsday that never comes. The end of the world isn't coming fast enough. So Plutonia wants to jumpstart Armageddon with weapons left here by the ancients. Weapons that tore this place apart. Weapons Hammond could be forced to restart. To worship the ancients is to worship death. We are the lights that never go out. We are the Ark. And you will save us all. May your search for Hammond continue in complete safety. Survive and persevere, my brave stalkers.
Those Novosec morons have no direct line to the ancients. That's a load of rot. What they do have is a steady supply of mushrooms. And I don't mean the mushrooms growing in your toilet. I mean magic mushrooms. Well, not magic, but they do make you feel like you're someplace else. Talking to a unicorn, playing a ukulele, or something. Never tried eating them, but they sound like fun.
Hear those zone dogs are getting big. I mean, big. I hear they can knock you down if they get a running start. So don't go petting them or anything. And they travel in packs, so if you see a dog barking for his buddies, get the hell out of there. That advice is free of charge.
I heard of these before. They used to move the ancients around the world.
But they got wheels. A lot of them. These things moved?
Something's not right here.
Damn zone dogs! They were smaller in the old days, dumber too.
We got the weapons! Zone dogs can't hold weapons in the paws. We are the kings of the zone, not them.
Then go to the zone dog and tell that to his face. You want to get eaten like Skeezel, Bam Bam, and Treepo? Go for it.
Yeah, make fun of me. Go ahead, you big horse.
What kind of people would spend their days in a thing like this?
What do these freaks want? What is this weapon they were talking about back there?
I've heard the same boogeyman stories you have. The Novosec searched the zone for the tools of the ancients. Relics of unspeakable power.
This shit gives me heartburn. Do these relics happen to kill large amounts of people?
As your search for Hammond leads you deeper into the zone, you are seeing things I've never told you about. Strange things. I have withheld certain facts from you because, well, your innocence gives you hope, and the Ark needs hope. But you ask questions, so I will give answers. When the world fell apart, a few of humanity's best and brightest constructed hidden bases where they could survive. These bases were called enclaves. One was deep beneath the ground, another at the bottom of the sea, a third orbiting the planet. The best and brightest, trapped inside their enclaves, grew paranoid, then hostile. They created machines that did everything for them. Metal monstrosities that granted their every wish, except immortality. The ancients' best and brightest all died, but their machines remain.
This place holds a lot of secrets, and supplies too. I sense someone in danger. Over there in the large building. She's a strange-looking creature. Those machines are surrounding her. Should we help her out?
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed help, I was just getting my second wind, you know, but... I admire your fighting skills. You need skills like that in the zone. Especially against out-of-control machines that want to quarantine you. Whatever that means.
Hey, we're some straight-up machine-killing freaks. That's how we roll. What's your name, lady?
The name's Pharaoh. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't quite know, really. I was raised in a settlement. Thought it was the only settlement left on the whole wide world, but meeting you lot makes me feel a bit more, well, hopeful. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
We're stalkers from the Ark. We're headed south to rescue our friend from some lunatics called the Nova Sect. Heard of them?
You're asking me if I've heard of the Nova Sect? Mate, the Nova Sect butchered my bleeding settlement. They put their mind-controlled junk into the rest and led them away like cattle. I'm the only one that got away. So yeah, I know the Nova Sect. I'm hunting them. I'm gonna make them pay.
We need a fighter like you on our side. If you help us save our friend, we'll help you take down the Nova Sect.
If you see something, say something. All citizens who show signs of unhealthy skin tone, bleeding orifices, continual vomiting, hallucinations, strange behavior, or suicidal ideation.
We're almost there. Beyond this farm is the Nova Sect base. That's probably where they're holding your friend Hammond. If you want adventure, you're about to get it. A few people from our settlement came this far south once. They just didn't come back. Some say their bodies were turned into plants and eaten by evil wizards. This place gives me the creeps. Ugly thing, look at these teeth. Why on earth would they build such a thing? Hold on. Ghouls are watching that gate. We need to be sneaky.
I want to party, man! I don't want to work for the Nova Sect! Why are we doing this?
Watch what you say. The ancients are watching us, you crank. So shut up and get back to work.
So I ate a mushroom. So what? Brain Boy's not gonna find me. My skull's too thick.
I told you to split it with me. Tell me what happened. Did you see the ancients?
Hell no. I saw some purple, and the purple laughed at me. So I started laughing. And then I took a piss. That felt real good.
So what's the big deal? Sacred mushrooms. Psh, stupid Nova Sect. Phonies!
Blessed be the ancients. Use my body as your vehicle for vengeance. Find the thief among us. Strike him down.
Blimey! Did you see all this food? Who knew ghouls could be farmers?
How many times have I told you that the mushrooms are sacred tools for my mind, not yours?
My mind is good mind. Thick mind.
Your mind is nothing. We need to get as much food as possible into the sanctum before the cleansing of the Ark. Now get to work. My mind, nothing. Yes. Nothing my mind is. Nothing my mind is. You brain-dead simpleton! Just leave. Go on patrol.
I thought he noticed these mushrooms are growing out of dead bodies. What kind of sicko farm is this?
Your search for Hammond opens your eyes to an undiscovered country, huh? Wondering if paradise lies beyond the zone. Enclaves filled with happy people. The enclaves are empty. The best and brightest all destroyed themselves. They were only human. What else could they do? The restlessness and rage of the outside world slowly seeped into their hermetically sealed utopias. And soon they were all at war. They all killed each other. For what? Why would they do such a thing? I don't know. Maybe they were bored.
There is no paradise beyond the zone.
Don't go looking for it. Your home is here.
Someone told me they saw a machine that walks on 2 legs out there. Looks like a metal man, they say. Hey, I'm not surprised. The ancients left behind a lot of wacko stuff. I'm seeing wacko stuff a lot lately.
We're getting close to Hammond.
If this is bad guy central, where's all the ghouls?
Ghoul or no ghoul, I'm not letting my guard down.
Listen to me. Why did all the Nova sect leave here? Where did they go? What is more important than here?
Who cares? Leave questions to the big brains. We are safe. We should party a little.
But we're not safe. I hear rumors of stalkers from the Ark. They come for us. They cannot be stopped.
Shut up! No stalkers are coming. We are safe.
How did they seal up this house to keep the bad stuff out? Or the bad stuff in?
So, a large metal hatch heading down. Let's go.
I've dreamed of this, Star. Wait, I wasn't dreaming. I was remembering. I've been here before. This is trippy. I might need to sit down.
Mimer Enclave. Okay. I think that's the name of the ancients who built this place. An enclave is kind of like a posse, right? That thing looks frickin' dangerous. And kind of phallic. Just saying.
Oh, great. More dead people used to grow mushrooms. Just great. That looks like... No, I can't see it. That Novasect psycho said Hammond was around here. Keep your eyes open.
Hate to rush you guys, but can we rescue your friends before the big world-ending weapon blows us to smithereens? Please?
Do you think these buttons make the missile go boom? We need some power to find out. This thing's dead.
Look at the size of this thing. Overcompensating much? I mean, you got mind powers. Do you really need an intimidating chair?
Well, if it ain't Hammond himself. Finally. We have to find a way to save him.
Hammond's barely alive when we find him. But we find him. We find him as a team. With Hammond, the Ark's heart can start beating again. We think our mission is complete, but Hammond insists on telling us a secret. A secret that rips a hole through the middle of my life. He tells us he's been to Eden. Yes, the Eden. The mythical place beyond the zone where the secrets to life are kept. He says Eden is a base for the ancients, who are very much alive and creating the mimer machines we've been seeing. He says the ancients do know the secrets to life, but not human life. Mutant life. Me, Pharaoh, Selma, Magnus. Our ears perk up. If ducks had ears, they'd perk up too. Us mutants don't remember jack about our pasts. We're walking amnesiacs. We wonder why some of us look like animals, and others have powers we don't understand. Finding out who we are sounds like the quest of a lifetime, or a very big mistake. There's a problem. Hammond tells us the Novasect probed his mind, stole the location of Eden from his thoughts. They're headed there now, determined to unleash the power of the ancients and cleanse the zone, which means killing everyone inside the Ark. Our home. He says there's one chance to beat the Novasect to the gates of Eden. Go through the Forbidden City, he says. It's a shortcut and the Novasect are too scared to go through. That doesn't make me feel too good. Hammond begs us not to tell the Elder, because the Elder won't accept the truth. Our mission was a man. Now it's Eden. We have one final journey to save the Ark. But if us stalkers discover who we really are, will we want to come back?
Your mission is complete, Stalkers. You returned Hammond safe and sound. Our machines will hum with new life. The Ark is forever in your debt. Thank you.
My little birdies have told me. Hammond thinks the fabled Eden lies beyond the Forbidden City. And you are thinking of going through the city to get to Eden.
Have I taught you nothing? There is no Eden. And even if there were, entering the Forbidden City is impossible. That is the city where the Red Plague started. The ancients in charge thought they could quarantine the people by building a giant wall that covered the entire city. It stands to this day, impenetrable. You should stay at the Ark and heal your wounds. No more adventures.
Restore a glimmer of hope to a world of chaos. Join me and help bring light back to the zone. Come to me. Come to Lux.
Did you hear that voice? That was weird. Keep your guard up.
Take a chill pill, all right? If the voice wants to bring light to the zone, I'm all for it.
All in, me. Come on, let's find this Lux.
Welcome to the Castle of Light. Forgive me for not providing the illumination this castle is known for. I pray that someday we will once again become a beacon of light for weary travelers.
Don't sweat it. You got a nice place here. Would your name happen to be Lux? We heard you outside.
Lux I am. You say you heard my voice in the zone? Quite interesting. Perhaps the fates brought you here. You look strong, well-armed. You get things done, yes?
Hells yes. We're stalkers. We take everything the zone throws at us and then some.
Then I humbly request your assistance. There is a pack of renegade ghouls who wish to keep the zone in darkness. They stole the key to the sacred sanctum, where the lights get their power. Perhaps you can help me recover this key from the ghouls. It's a special key. You wouldn't miss it. Return it to me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
I like handsome rewards. We'll deal with the ghouls and get your keys.
Hey, that Lux guy seemed pretty cool, right?
I hear you there. Seems like he can be a friend. I don't have friends. Well, except you lot. But another friend would be cool.
Lux's lights are a beacon of hope for the zone. Let's turn them back on. We're gonna have to convince those ghouls to give us back the key.
The look on Lux's face when we robbed him blind. I love being a ghoul. The look on his face
I'm going alone.
when we stole his key. Now his slaves are trapped in the power room, and he can't make his pretty lights go on. Dumbass! We should go back there, see if he hires us again, then steal more! His powers would fry our brains. You saw his slaves, nothing in their hands. So shut up and relax.
Now this is quite a key. It's not for doors. This key turns on a machine.
This feels wrong. Why are we doing this?
Yeah. Why are we helping Lux again? I don't want to rag on anybody, but he's a bit of a dick, isn't he? Who cares about his frickin' key?
I think Lux is mucking about in our minds. Putting that hypnotize on us. We've got to make him pay.
Bring the key back to me, my intrepid warriors, so we may once again shine light from this blessed cathedral of hope. Bring the key back. Bring the key back.
We got Lux's key. Should we give it to him or give it to Prep back home?
Well, we did promise to return it to him, and promises are important.
How about we just take the key and unlock his sacred sanctum ourselves? Go in, take a little peek.
Who is that? More workers for the wheels? Hard to see. So hard to see.
You all right? Want to take a breather and talk to us?
I can't stop now. I see the light of the ancients on the horizon. I'm almost there. Then I will be with the ancients in space for 1,000,000 lifetimes.
Then after 1,000,000, where do you go? Listen, this guy's nuts. All these guys are nuts.
They're not nuts. They're hypnotized. He must be using his mind control to force these people to power his lights.
Okay, fun time's over, people. You've been hypnotized. Wake the hell up and get out of here.
What have you done? What have you done? The lights must have power. You will become my new slaves. Give your minds to me.
I'm wounded!
Lux seemed like a nice guy. Till he turned into a psycho.
Lux was powerful. Now imagine 50 of him. That's the Nova Set.
The odds are against us. But fuck it. Let's roll the dice and kick some ass.
That's the biggest wall I've ever seen. It's surrounding the entire city.
They were trying to keep people out?
Trying to keep people in is more like it. That's where the Red Plague started. It spread fast, got out of control. So the people in charge built a wall around the city to quarantine it. To stop the people inside from infecting the world. Doomed them all. That was a long time ago. Now no one wants to go in. Well, that's why they called it the Forbidden City.
So the plague might still be in there. Can you tell me again why we're going this way?
Your boy Hammond said the Nova Sect were moving around the city. We cut through the city. We get to Eden first. Magnus told me about a dream he had. About a place with white walls and endless passageways. He said it felt like it was real, like he knew the place. Weird thing is, I had the exact same dream.
Funny you say that, because I had the same dream once, I think. It was a bright place, humming with machinery. In that dream, for a few minutes, I felt safe.
My friends at the settlement dreamt about the place with the white walls too. A place that felt like a memory. A memory of home.
The Elder don't want us talking about these things. The Ark is home. End of story.
I got a bad feeling about this place. Just saying.
Citizens, present your ID bands for verification.
I don't get it. Should I talk to this thing? Is it, like, smart or what?
Let's just try to get through the city peacefully, with no trouble.
Your request for emergency quarantine has been granted. Please put down your weapons and prepare for termination.
Whoa, no termination, okay? I don't think they're talking to us. They're talking to the people who died here.
This shortcut better be worth it. Don't want the Nova Sect to be waiting for us on the other side. What? Look at that thing. It's one of those machines we've seen broken all over the zone.
But this one seems very much alive and guarding the city against interlopers.
Yeah, this is not like ghouls or zone dogs. We can't fight this thing. We need another way around it.
Okay, so that's why the Novasec doesn't want to come through here. What the hell are those things?
All people with beards must be accompanied by an adult. Yeah, I never trusted those bearded weirdos.
Robo Shack. I bet there's some nice scrap hiding in there. Or some killer robots. Take your pick. This looks pretty interesting. Makes a nice sound when you hit the keys. Was this a piano or whatever the ancients called it?
Oh, so close. And now the Novasec beat us to it. Stay alert, everybody.
Holy Ancients' power! I feel the gates breaking! The sacred numbers call to us!
My children, listen to the words of Plutonia. We stand before the gates of Eden. Inside lies the sacred numbers. The numbers will awaken the weapon and cleanse the zone. Destroy the gates. Enter Eden. Find the sacred numbers. Cleanse the zone with fire and bring the ancients home.
Break down the gates! Tear them apart! Bring the sacred numbers to me!
So this is it. The gates of Eden. The Novasec might have beat us here, but they can't get in. We still have a chance, but we have to stick to the shadows. Is that Arc 1, Novasec 0? Their insane plans to destroy our home vanish into the wind. We're safe. Our people live another day. The smoke clears, ears still ringing. On the edge of my blurred vision, something comes out of the arc. Light dancing across my arm, up my face. I look up. I'm being scanned by some giant eyeball. Then Dux and Pharaoh get scanned. Then Magnus and Selma. The light cuts out and the eyeball darts back inside the wall. We hear pistons churning, gears turning, a machine humming back to life. The gates of Eden open. Maybe Eden sees we're mutants and welcomes us home. We stand there in silence. The 5 of us are all mutants, found and raised by the Elder. This feels like an answer to the question that's plagued our lives. Who are we? And do we go in and find out? When Dux and me first started out, everything was cut and dried. The Elder knew best. There were no answers in the zone. Mutants didn't know who they were, where they came from, and that was fine. No one cared. But now, after the enemies we fought, after the friends we found, after all we've seen, the 5 of us stand here at the gates of Eden. Do we go in? Do we want to know who we are?
I could swear that I've been here before. I feel it deep inside.
I've seen that star before, on those flying machines. They really did come from Eden. Hammond was right. More machines. Everybody keep quiet. I think they're asleep.
Look at this place. Either the rot finally got to our heads, or we're standing in the actual Eden. Frickin' Eden, people! The Elder tried to keep us away from this place, but the truth shall set you free, old man!
Whoa, check out this picture. That is one ugly monster. Wait a second. That's Borman.
Check this out. I think this is a corpse of an actual mutant. Never seen a dead mutant before. Well, proves we can die. That's a happy thought. Oh, look at the shiny screens. Bet those screens can shed some light on what's going on around here. Finally.
We huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, center Sweden. Coming, come on, center Sweden. I repeat, come on, center Sweden. Come on, center Sweden. Coming, come on, center